What is up, YouTube? It's your boy KBZ Melon, and today I'm going to be putting Rod Wave Elite, their Dallas AAU team, in 2K. As you just saw a screenshot from Trim Perry, he was DMing with me, and he's a cool guy. Class of 2026, 5-star. I DM'd him and asked him stuff, and then he said, yeah, and I told him the video I did, he said, make him 99. So I said, yeah, I said, sure. So he's a 99, the rest of the team's a 40, and we got to win a championship. How are we supposed to win a championship, you ask? Well, that's the point. We're not going to win it first season, probably not even third season. It's going to take a while because we have a whole bunch of 40s and 199. But that's the challenge. We have to make this Rod Wave Elite team one of the best teams in the NBA to be able to win this chip. Because this video doesn't end until we win the chip with Rod Wave Elite. So right here you see a wheel. That wheel is what we spin to get challenges. And if we complete those challenges, we get to open one of these boxes to get upgrades to my players so that these players can get better and we can win a chip. Because we need to copy what they did at IRL in Dallas. We need to win a chip. So we're going to spin the wheel for first season. It's our first season wheel spin, and we have to win MVP. So that means one of our players on our team has to win MVP. And as you see right here, we're about to have the All-Star game. I'm not going to sim the season, and y'all are not going to see it. But I'm only going to show you guys this season's All-Star unless someone else makes it. I saw Trim Perry made the All-Star game. And he's a 6'4" point guard grabbing 40 rebounds in a game. If that doesn't show you how bad our team is, that I don't know what does. He won Rookie of the Year. He won DPOY. That's going to happen a lot. I'm just going to say it right now. He went crazy on the awards. He didn't win MVP, though. No, our team didn't win MVP, so we don't complete the challenge. But he made All-Rookie First Team, All-Defensive First Team, and All-NBA First Team. He's a 99 overall. As you see, Luka versus Trey. I'm not going to show you guys the whole playoffs unless we're in it because, I don't want to bore y'all. And this video would be, an hour long if I didn't do that. But as you see here, those are the rookies my team drafted. I'm declining them all. I'm not going to show you guys that, but I'm declining them all. Also, I'm not going to show you guys me giving people minutes, and that's play progression. I forgot to show stats so you can see the stats. But I'm not going to show you guys the player minutes because that's just going to take too long. So just know I'm giving everybody minutes. All the Rod Wave Elite players get minutes, and the players that aren't from Rod Wave Elite aren't getting any minutes. But, season number 2, so we need to get our wheel spin going to see what we can do this season. So last season, obviously, we didn't complete it, so we weren't able to open a box. But this season, we have to have a positive 20-point difference. That's going to be hard, and I realize that's probably impossible because that means, you have to win, by 20 points. That has to be how much you win by a lot. So, and our team is still bad, so we have to win games to do that, and I don't think we're going to win games this year because look at how bad our team is. John Morant won MVP. That's a crazy one. We went 0-82 again. That's 2 seasons in a row we went 0-82. I forgot to show our record. But we got Defensive Player of the Year with Trim Perry, and he was averaging 30 rebounds a game. That's a lot of rebounds. He's kind of like a 6'4" point guard, but the whole team is 40 overall pretty much. They're a bit over 40, but they're not 50 yet. But he got all NBA first team, all defensive first team. Trim Perry going off. See, we had a negative 66.9 point difference. So, yeah, we didn't get a positive 20. But you can see Nelson is starting to step up. He's getting more, he's getting close to 10 points per game. But Trent is kind of just, the only one grabbing over 1 rebound per game. It's kind of crazy. Second season, Rockets make the finals, but Jason Tatum beat them, and it was probably going to take a while. And this took, I'm just going to tell you guys this took me a long time to make. But you can see Justin got up to 45, I got Nelson to 45, so our 2 best players aside from Trent are both small forwards, which isn't good. And then the next 2 are centers, and then the next 2 are power forwards. It's the good players are all both in, the same positions. What is this team? I don't know what I did there. But I'm sure you guys, those are his stats, bro. Those are, his awards. He was going crazy. This is 3rd season, and he got, Defensive Player of the Year both seasons. He was going crazy. But I'm just going to show you guys here. We have to get 5+ assists per game, but it can't be Trent. And that's going to be really hard for us to do. I don't know what I did there. But Darius Garland won MVP. And I realized Trent barely even gets 5 assists per game because his team is so bad. So Howard, he barely got 5, and we had to get 5 this season. So clearly, we didn't do good. But as you can see, he made all NBA first team. He made all defensive first team. And as you see, nobody even averaged 1 assist per game aside from Trent. But if you want me to show you guys like in depth of some of these players, how I made them look, just comment down below. I can make like a YouTube short, or like I can make anything pretty much, you know. But James Harden back on the Rockets playing against Darius Garland. Darius Garland won MVP this year. He won Finals MVP. He got all the MVPs. Like I said, I'm not gonna show you guys any of that because we can't do anything in that. I'm declining all the rule changes though. We're not gonna change any rules. As you see, Lance Carr is the highest rated, tied with Donovan, Justin, and Nelson. Those are 2 small forwards and 2 centers, so it's not doing that good. But I try to make them positions that like they played IRL, like for the Dallas Hard Wave Elite team. But like I feel like Nelson's a point guard, but like we have so many point guards. We had like I had to make Eli a shooting guard because we had so many point guards. If I didn't change the positions, it would have been like Eli would be a point guard. Both Isaacs, Trent, and Nelson would all be point guards, and we would not have like any shooting guards except for like Eric. But so I had to like change positions. I forgot to show it there. He got all NBA first team. He got all defensive first team, and as you see the points and assists and rebounds as followed. You can pause the video if you want to see specific stats. The overalls of the players started going down because we were doing so bad. We were 0-82 again, obviously. We started doing so bad that the overalls started going down because they were mad. But then right here they went up. LeVar's now the highest rated player aside from Trent. So right here I'm starting to get fed up, you know. I'm mad because this video is taking me a while. We're in 2026 already, and I don't think we've won a single game. I don't even remember. And then right here, we spun win MVP again. Like, we have to win MVP this time. Oh, no, not mine, on me. It was make second round. That thing was really close to win MVP, but it was make second round. And obviously, we haven't won a game in, I don't think, the whole existence. So we're probably not going to make the second round. But I can see here, Trent Perry wins Defensive Player of the Year again. If you're watching this video, comment down below if you're a defensive god, because 2K is making you one. I want to know, like, if you're actually a defensive god IRL. But right here, I just opened a box because, like, we were doing so bad. I just, like, gave me a free box, and, like, it's not what I would have wanted. I would have wanted, like, I don't remember what I put in some of those boxes, but I would have wanted one that gave me stats, that literally gave me badges. And I'm just going to give you guys a spoiler. Later in the video, they're not going to have those badges because they're so low rated now that those badges don't matter soon. And it's Pistons, Rockets in the finals, and the Rockets won. So shout out to Rockets if any Rockets fans are watching. That's Nelson is now the best player aside from Trent. So it's been like a new person every year. I don't even know what's happening. But, you know, Nelson, I hope you stay up there because, like, you're good. But we're going to spin the wheel for this season's challenge. What can we get? Because so far we haven't completed, like, one challenge. It says Trent Perry has to average a triple-double. That's going to be hard because, as you saw before, the assists, he doesn't get that many assists because, like, his teammates can't really score. And obviously, we just, like, I don't think we won a game again. I keep forgetting to show, like, the standings, but I remembered later in the video to show standings. But as you can see, all NBA first team for sure, all defensive first team. He got that a lot. If you want me to make a video like showing in depth on Trent's, like, his accolades and stuff, maybe similar to his career, I can do that. We can see how crazy he goes, see how crazy the 99 overall goes. If you want me to do more videos with this Rod Wave Elite roster, I can do that too. Make them all 99 or something. Try to see how many championships they could win. I don't know. Just comment down below if video ideas. I'll do anything. And I was done. I was mad. We weren't winning a game, so I just gave myself another upgrade. And then, yeah, you can see right there, I gave myself another upgrade because I was mad. And then I gave myself a second one this season. I gave myself 2 free upgrades because I was just mad. I was mad because we just couldn't win a game. And I didn't want to sit here for hours, which I ended up being on 2K doing this for hours. As you see now, Nelson is the highest rated player aside from Trent, obviously. And we're looking good. We're not looking good. But we got the jackpot. So hopefully that does good. Hopefully that makes our team good. I'm just gonna do that one, and I decided I'm just gonna go around it. And we got only defensive stuff. So my team's about to be a defensive god. My team is about to be the best defensive team in the league. Hopefully, maybe. But that's our first, like, good thingy that opens boxes, and we just got defensive stuff. The Nelson is up to a 65, though. Lance is up to a 63. I like that. Some of the players, like, weren't growing as much as others. Some of them were growing more. And we got our first win. Hey, we got our first win this season. We beat the 76ers, and Nelson and Lance had more points than Trent. Trent, you didn't even have 10 points. What is up? But you did have 18 rebounds and 11 assists. But you didn't even have 10 points. But you got DPOI. So, And you got All NBA second team and All Defensive first team. And now Nelson's averaging over 10 points. Lance is pretty much averaging 10 points. He's 0.1 away. So next season he'll probably have the 10 points. So then we'll have 2 other people averaging 10 points probably if Lance steps up his game. Magic Thunder though, Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey's been going off in this simulation. It's like he's like the cover on the season and stuff, and he's been going off this season. I don't usually see Josh Giddey go off, but I also usually don't sim this far. But as you can see here, we got Nelson's a 64, Lance a 63, Eli's a 58. And Eli is probably the hardest one I had to build because I couldn't really find good hair like that matches his hair that he actually has. But now, as you saw last season, Nelson averaged 11. Now we have to have someone average 10 plus points per game. And Nelson averaged 11 last year. We got NBA first team. We got All Defensive first team. And 2 people did it. Nelson averaged 12. Lance averaged 10. So we had 2 people complete the challenge for this season. Lance, this video was so underrated for what his overall said. Like, he did so much better than what his overall said. It's like, there's some players in 2K that just do better than what their overall says. And he was one of them for this simulation. And Giannis and Luka teamed up on the Trailblazers. And we went 0-82 again, I think. I don't even remember. We took a step back, I think. But Nelson's 66, Lance is 63. So, I mean, we're getting better. And those players are just the ones because Rodrivelli didn't have enough players. So I had to add like 40 overalls. I made him 40. They didn't play a single minute this whole simulation, trust me. But I had to do that so that we could actually play games. I opened 2 boxes there because 2 people did it. Because I was also like getting mad because nobody was like completing challenges, so I just gave myself 2 boxes there. Now the duo has to average 10 plus points per game. Nelson and LeVar. LeVar hasn't done it at all so far this season. I mean this simulation. Nelson's done it for 2 years in a row. He's averaged 10 plus points per game. But Trent's getting DPOY, so he's been a defensive monster in this league. All NBA first team, All Defensive first team for Trent, and we won a game. But did LeVar average 10? Because I know Nelson probably did, because Nelson been going off. Yeah, Nelson averaged over 10. LeVar, you only averaged 5.5. You're really gonna let Nelson do better than you? Are you really gonna let Nelson do better than you? I mean, kind of did this video because Nelson kind of went off. So, shout-outs to Nelson. But here you go, player progression. As you can see, a lot of green. Nelson's the first player to hit 70. And Lance is not that far behind. Eli's up to 64. Justin, 63. LeVar, 62. Isaac, 61. Tyran, 61. Eric, 60. Isaac Hayes, 59. And Donovan was whatever it said. So, here you can see, this is who we're gonna be playing against. Obviously, this team's in Dallas, so we're in the West. And so in the West, I don't even know because the players been changing teams, so I don't know which conference is better. But we have to get a positive 20-point difference. We already failed this challenge once this video, and we're probably gonna fail it again because we haven't really got to the point where we're winning a lot of games. DJ Wagner, I don't know if that guy's a real guy because I started putting like the 2K generated draft classes after the Bronny draft class. We got All Defensive first team, and you could see the record there. You can see how good we did right there. Go back if you want to, pause the video, and you'll see how good we did. Right here, you can see Nelson Lance averaged above 10. Justin is right about to average 10, and he's not even starting. He played no game starting because Nelson is starting above him. Brendan Ingram gets himself a chip in Utah. Okay. Nelson's up to a 76. Lance is up to a 72. Eli's up to 69, 67, 65, 62, 60. So, our lowest rated players are 60 overall. So, we're getting better. That's good. And now we're going to spin the wheel for this season's challenge. We can see how we can get through, see what we can do. See what we have to do. Actually, I should say that. We have to have, what does it say? 5 plus assists per game besides Trent. We had this one time in this video. I have to do it again. That's going to be hard. John Morant in Toronto for some reason. I don't even know why he's in Toronto. But as you can see, DPOY for Trent Perry. He's been going off. Leon Wright, the 5th, or whatever that was, the 4th. He made All-NBA third team and All-Defensive first team. Why are you making All-NBA third team? You're supposed to be like the best. We won 13 games this season, though. We did not have the point difference. Wait, that was not the challenge this year. I'm actually, so behind. The challenge was 5 plus assists per game. We didn't do that either, I don't think. We can go look, but I don't think we did that. As you can see, yeah, we didn't do it. Our most was, 2.7. But, yeah, we didn't do it. Obviously, Casey Wallace and Paulo Banchero on those teams. De'Aaron Fox, though, wins De'Aaron Fox wins NBA Finals MVP for the Kings with Paulo Banchero. I'm actually losing it right now. This is the second time I had to record this. First time all my editing got messed up, so I had to re-edit it and everything. So I'm mad because this was gonna be a banger. I was gonna post it on Sunday, but it all like didn't work. But now, hopefully, I can post it now. If you're seeing it, then I'm happy because I posted it. All NBA team or all defensive team. We've done that every year with Trent Perry, so I think that should be pretty good. All NBA first team, as you can see right there, all defensive first team. He won DPOY. That makes sense. As you can see here, those are the stats. If you want to see the stats, pause the video. That you get the jig. We're not the worst team in the league anymore. We won like 25 games, so we're not the worst team. Bulls versus Jazz. Bulls, Jabari Smith Jr. and Cole Anthony. Bulls, you guys got a chip. In 2034, the 2033, 2034 season. And as you see here, we have an 85 overall Nelson and an 80 overall Lance. So you could kind of see the resemblance of a big three. We completed. Wait, did we complete the challenge? Yeah, we did. We made all NBA and all defensive team. So I'm gonna open 2 because we made both. Even though it's at or, I'm just gonna open 2. We got badge upgrades and we got +5 layup and dunking. We added that to them. Nelson's up to 86, Lance up to 81. All those players, most of them went up in overall because of the badges. Because like I tried to give them like silver badges. If they already had some badges, I would make them silver, and that helped with like the overalls going up. And as you can see here, we need to make the second round at least. That guy won MVP, Trent Perry, DPOY, Trent Perry, all NBA first team, all defensive first team, and we made the playoffs. We're the 4th seed. We're going to be playing against the Mavericks. There's the stats. Lance Card, 22.2. Nelson Newman, 21.3. And Justin averaged over 10, and he didn't start a single game. So that's good. Lonzo Ball, we got like... You saw the team there. We're playing Lonzo Ball, and we're gonna win in 5. Gentlemen sweep. Now we got the 1 seed Jazz. They have Brandon Ingram. My fault. From when they won the chip, and we made the second round, so we completed the challenge. We're in Game 7. We completed the challenge. We could try to win the finals this year, and we're in the conference finals. We got Scotty Barnes, Bankero. Can we beat them? They're the 2 seed, 3-1. We have to come back from a 3-1 deficit. And so I'm going to simcast, see what we can do. We won that game, so it's 3-1. Now it's 3-2. And can we make it 3-3? Yes, Game 7. We came back from 3-1 to make it Game 7. Can we beat the Kings in Sacramento? No, we can't. The Kings beat us. Ron Holland on that team, too. We got Scotty Barnes and the Kings ended up winning the finals. But we completed the challenge, obviously. We made at least the second round. So this is a random player generator. I'm going to generate a random player, and I get to pick 1 stat. So these are 5 players. I get to choose 1. I ended up choosing Jaren Jackson Jr., and I saw 98 blocks, so I chose it. I probably shouldn't have, but I saw a big number. So I gave it to LeVar. LeVar, the GOAT, obviously. And I don't know what I was doing there. I just went through that team for some reason. But LeVar's a 71 now. I don't think his overall went up when I gave him block, because block probably isn't a stat that gives you overall up. But that's besides the point. I messed up there. We can, forget it. But now the season challenge is win MVP. We haven't been able to win MVP at all. I think it's had to come down to team success. But Nelson made the All-Star game. That's the first player other than Trent to make the All-Star game. And Trent has been the All-Star captain every season but 2, I think. And All-NBA third team, Nelson and Lance. Trent made all defensive first team and All-NBA first team. So he's going off. We're in the play-in though, so we went backwards. We had to play the Nuggets. We beat the Nuggets. Now we play the Lakers. We got Oakley, Brandon Miller. We drafted Brandon Miller first season, if you remember. That's the only one I showed you who we drafted. And we were up 2-0. Obviously, we had to get rid of him because we can't take rookies, because that would delete the purpose of Rod Wave Elite, because he's not on Rod Wave Elite. But we ended up losing. We were up 2-0. We ended up losing 4-2. And that's the finals. Jazz versus Pacers. Jazz, who we beat last season in the playoffs, ended up winning this year. They got Darius Garland. And our team is looking pretty good. We have a 91 overall Nelson. Nelson is actually, he's growing really good. I don't know what 2K is doing, but he's going really good. I'm not going to complain. The Ellis Bros both have to average 10-plus points per game, and they really haven't. Nobody really has been, aside from, Nelson and Lance and then Trent. Justin has a couple seasons, I think. Milon Mack, that's our coach. He was supposed to be Cam, but I can't. I don't think you can edit a coach. I tried to, but, I don't think you can. But Cam, if you're wondering, I'm going to show you a little Easter egg that I did at the end of the video. So if you're watching this video for some reason, if you're watching this video and found my channel for some reason, and you're watching this video, just watch a little bit longer, and you'll see a little Easter egg you probably will want to see. But we're in the conference finals. We swept our way to the finals. There's Hall of Fame, by the way. We aren't cheating. We have Nelson winning conference final MVP. We have to go against Tyrese and them. It's 2-0, 3-0. And are we going to sweep the whole playoffs this year? The first season that we've made it to the finals, we're just going to sweep the whole playoffs. It looks like it. We're up by 14 points. And it is 40 seconds left in this game. Tyrese is going for the layup. I don't know what we got called for there, but that was something on us. We brought the backups in, and also all the numbers got messed up because some reason the players ended up going to free agency. I fixed it at the end, but then no, I didn't fix most of the numbers because I did not realize until I hopped into this game that the numbers were messed up. So it's gonna be hard to tell who is who, but that's my fault. The numbers got messed up when the players went to free agency and I re-signed them, and then for some reason they got different numbers. But as you see there, we won the chip. We swept the whole playoffs this year. We won the chip. That's the 76ers, Rod Wave Elite champions. Yeah, Rod Wave Elite on top. They just beat the NBA and they beat the AAU tournament. So what do you think they can beat next? Trent celebrating with the fans. The whole team that was on the bench. You see LeVar jumping out in front of everybody. And there's the finals trophy right there. You can see the guy who's supposed to be Cam. Just pretend he's Cam. Just pretend. He's supposed to be Cam. He's gonna lift it. But obviously, Cam, if you're still here, if you were here before and you're still here, just keep watching a little bit longer. And as you see there, I thought Nelson was gonna win Finals MVP because he won Conference Finals, but no, Trent won it. Trent ended up winning the Finals MVP. The whole video was around Trent, and he ended up carrying this team apparently. I don't even know. He had help with Nelson, but he ended up getting this team to the to the NBA Finals and winning it with them. Cam, if you're still here, there you go. My fault. I'm gonna go right back. Cam Wilder, I put you as the GM because you kind of made Rod Wave Elite, so I put you as the GM. I was trying to make you the coach, but it wouldn't let me. But I made you as GM. So if you want me to do this with a different player, maybe show you how I made a certain player, or if you are a player, comment down below. So comment down below ideas. Make sure you like the video. If you made it this far, comment Nelson and comment Cam the GM. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.